When a suspicious package filled with white powder showed up at his house in Kentucky on Monday, Senator Rand Paul, RK, said he knew exactly who was to blame for inspiring the threat: pop singer Richard Marx. Paul pointed to a Sunday tweet in which the singer behind hits like "Don't Mean Nothing" and "Endless Summer Nights" said he would buy drinks for Paul's neighbor, who broke several of the senator's ribs in a 2017 attack. The intent, Paul argued, was to incite another violent attack against him. As a repeated target of violence, it is reprehensible that Twitter allows C-list celebrities to encourage violence against me and my family, Paul said in a statement shared with Politico, which broke the news of the suspicious package. Just this weekend Richard Marx called for violence against me, and now we receive this powder-filled letter. Marx, who often tweets about politics to his more than 300,000 followers, countered that his tweet was simply a wisecrack about Rand Paul's neighbor. "I'm the only person on Twitter who's ever referenced Rand Paul's neighbor," Marx sarcastically replied to one critic sharing Paul's accusations on Twitter. "Must have been me." The incident has become the latest rallying cry for conservatives who claim that social media platforms overtly target right-wing users. It comes as Paul has faced blowback this week for saying that he will refuse the coronavirus vaccine, citing the antibodies he says he has from contracting COVID-19 last year. On Monday, a package arrived at Paul's house illustrated with an image of the senator in a neck brace and with a cast on his arm. Fox News reported, above text reading, "I'll finish what your neighbor started." In 2017, Rene Boucher made a running tackle on Paul, breaking 6 of Paul's ribs. The two had a long-running dispute over yard waste from the neighboring homes. Boucher later pleaded guilty to federal charges of assaulting a member of Congress and was sentenced to 30 days in prison. In 2018, Paul was again the target of a violent threat. U.S. Capitol Police arrested a man whom Paul said had called one of his Kentucky offices and threatened to kill me and chop up my family with an axe. Now the FBI's Louisville office is working with the Warren County Sheriff's Office to investigate the package at Paul's house, the agency told the Louisville Courier-Journal. In a statement Tuesday morning, the U. Capitol Police said they are investigating as well. "We are hoping to release more information this afternoon, once we get with the investigators to figure out what is releasable," a Capitol Police spokesperson said. Marx, who rose to fame in the late 80s and then recorded numerous top 20 hits in the 90s, has grown his online profile during the pandemic with podcasts and a prolific, conservative baiting Twitter feed that one newspaper critic called hilariously profane.